Muskoka Card Collector here, bringing you 5 video responses. Don't usually do this many video responses, but I do enjoy them. They challenge you to think about your collection and the cards that are dear to you. Not only the cards that are dear to you, but the fellow YouTubers and people around you that are dear to you. So this first one here goes to TopShelfPulls, and TopShelf is got about 230 subscribers, and he's doing a 300 subscriber giveaway. And he's looking for nice looking cards that are not in your PC. So we'll start off with this first one here, which is a Henrik Lundqvist, a jersey card, numbered 7 out of 10. Love the goalie, not a fan of the team, but it would be nice if he would one day, raise that cup. He might struggle with the current health issues he has, but I think this is one of my nicer cards in my collection. Next one, Marcus Allen, amazing running back, of course, with the Los Angeles Raiders. I am a Miami Dolphins fan, and love collecting, the Merino product and guys like Clayton and Duper and things of that nature. But again, nice looking card. Picked this up in I think a pristine marketing bag, so pretty cool. Next one that I enjoy as well is this Brendan McKay rookie card with the coin inserted. I think these are one of the most unique and interesting inserts that I've seen recently. And again, not a Tampa Bay Rays fan, not a Brendan McKay fan, but one of the nicer looking cards in my PC. Or not my PC, my collection. Next one is Zion. And this one came in a break. I can't remember where I got the break. I'm not a basketball fan. I do follow the Raptors, but Zion is a great player. Always loved the NBA hoops, and I know this one isn't the shiniest or the the snazziest of all, but when you pick up a nice NBA hoops card with a guy like Zion on it, that's perfectly fine in my books. And last but not least is this Tony Gosselin 10 out of 25 dual patch auto, and I think I picked this one up in a Papa J break, so it's a sweet card. Again, numbered 11 out of 25 from the Immaculate Collection, and so thought I'd show that one off. That's probably one of my better autos and patch cards for sure, by any stretch of the imagination. So please make sure you go and check out TopShelfPulls. He's doing his giveaway when he reaches 300 subscribers, and I will put the link in the description below. So the next one goes to MrFisherbike, and I must admit, I'm a newer subscriber to MrFisherbike, and I actually recently saw him on another video, and he's almost at 900 subscribers, and he's looking for cards that are gifted to you. So I'm going to show off a couple of them here. And this first one here, I'm going to show a couple of cards that are in my PC. And these are just 2 of them. But I think, and you guys have seen the video, I was on a live stream of Sean Tiford, the chosen roster now. And I didn't win a prize in his giveaway, but he just reached out and said, hey, what do you PC? And I said, I PC the Jays and, Bo Bichette and Vlad Guerrero. And sure enough, in the mail not too long ago, he asked me for my address. He sent me about 5 or 6 Bo Bichette cards. I could be wrong, it might even be more than that. But these are just 2 out of the cards that Sean Tiford sent me. And honestly, Sean Tiford is not a guy that, I'm always on his stream. I do check out his videos on occasion, just because of lack of time trying to follow everybody. But he does have a great channel, and he did not have to do what he did. But he went out of his way and sent me a whole bunch of Bo Bichette Blue Jay rookies, and that was fantastic. The next one, another card that was gifted to me, was from that Oilers fan 1981. He told me he had a package. He'd seen me rip open a Tiger Woods rookie I picked up. He asked me if I liked golf, and I said, yeah. Sent me a whole bunch of golf cards, but the cream of the crop was this patch here from Lee Jansen. And, that Oilers fan didn't really have to do that. I will put his link down in the description below as well. But it was just, out of the goodness out of his own heart, he's got a great channel, and he sent me a great card. So the next video response is for Baseball Card Illustrated, and they were looking for a lineup. And, of course, if you've got baseball or football, you're going to have more players to showcase. I started to go through all my autographs, and I realized I actually didn't have that many, but the majority of the ones I do have are hockey. So of course these are by far not the best players I have, but they're the autos I have. So Ben Scrivens, again, he was a very solid goalie for the Leafs, spent some time with the Oilers, autographed here, but I think he was one of the few cards I had actually autographed by a goalie. You know, spent the end of his career playing in Europe. So that's the goalie. Now we've got Patrick Flatley. Patrick Flatley spent, and this is more of a vintage card, of course, spent the majority of his career with the Islanders and some time with the Rangers. He's, of course, right wing as part of my lineup. And, you know, he moved over and signed with the Rangers at the end of his career so that he could have a chance to play with Wayne Gretzky. Moving over to left wing, we've got Anders Lee, card number 24 out of 75. Of course, he's one of the more talented up-and-coming superstars in the NHL, you know, and, you know, he's going to be an integral part of the New York Islanders. So there's my left winger. Now we're going to move over to Matt Duchene. Just, you know, amazing player. You know, it's fun to watch him play, you know, alongside guys like Nathan McKinnon, of course, in Colorado. And this one's numbered 91 out of 100. Nice auto. And I thought he would be a great center to be there, to be part of my lineup. Moving over to defense. Now we have a player here that I think still can do a lot more in the NHL. And it's Evan Bouchard. And you guys know that I'm a fan of the Edmonton Oilers. This card is numbered 144 out of 175. He was just a beast on defense for Team Canada in the World Juniors, and you know he's a big boy, offensive threat, and I still think he can continue to improve and be an integral part of the Oilers. So he's one of my D on defense. My other D is no other than Serge Savard, and I picked up this in one of those mystery boxes from Walmart, and I was kind of shocked when I got, you know, a Serge Savard autograph. Of course, inducted into the Hall of Fame, a integral part of all those Stanley Cups with the Montreal Canadiens back in the 60s, and just a beautiful, beautiful card. And he rounds out my defenseman that form part of my PC. So make sure you guys go and check out Baseball Card Illustrated. They have a great, great channel. Lots of fun, lots of giveaways, very generous. And again, like the other ones, I will put a link in the description below. Fourth one is FrankMTM. FrankMTTM's got about 150 subs, and you know he's doing, you know, getting rich by giving away. So he wants you to showcase something that you received from someone else. So I've already shown you a couple of them, but I'm going to show you a few more. So the first one here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie card, home run derby, and this one came from Placata Cards. So this is just one of the many cards Placata sent me in a care package. You know, he reached out to me and said, "Can I send you something?" I said, "Of course you can." You know, I did send him something a little bit later on in return, but he sent me, you know, Vladimir Guerrero, Bo Bichette, Kevin Biggio, rookie, Cal Quantrill, and numerous other cards. And, you know, really went out of his way. You know, most of you guys know Placata, not only for his awesome videos, you know, for his two standout kids that participate in his videos, but also his generosity. So didn't have to do that, but he did, and that's amazing. Next one here is Bo Bichette, Turkey Red. So this one here, again, the story behind this one is I was bidding against another fellow YouTuber, and he kept outbidding me time and time again. He picked up all the Bo Bichettes and, you know, I think a couple of Vladdy Jr. Rookie cards. But sure enough, not too long ago, in the mail, from part of a contest I won, this got sent in as well. So the person I'm talking about is Stix G. You know, there was no reason to send it to me, but you got to appreciate the card community and the love. And he just added that one in and sent it across. So make sure you guys go out and check out Stix G and Placata Cards, two amazing channels, and they really deserve all the honors and kudos they get. And of course, FrankMTM, 150 subs, great channel as well. Make sure you check him out. And if you haven't come across his channel, go sub to him. So the last video response goes to Shoebox Legends. And Shoebox Legends is doing a 100 subscriber contest. And again, he's a newer viewer that I see. And he's also got a newer channel, like about a month old. But he's got some great stuff on it. So make sure you guys check him out. And he's looking for a sentimental card. And he's looking for something also sentimental that is not a card. So the first one is this Matt Corrente Young Guns. So Matt Corrente, Didn't play in the NHL for a long time. Had a stint with the New Jersey Devils, and then played the majority of his career with the Utica Devils. But the reason that this one isn't sentimental, it isn't really for me. It's sentimental because of Muskoka Jr. So Muskoka Jr. does know Matt Corrente. He plays hockey with him, trains with him, and he was just totally surprised, shocked, and very honored when I had pulled out this card and Matt Corrente signed it for him. So again, those are the things that NHLers and former and current NHLers don't have to do. And it's not just NHLers, but any other athletes in any sport. But when a player goes out of its way just to make a little kid happy, that's important. And that's one of the reasons that this card is sentimental to me. It's not the value, but it's the fact that he put a smile on Muskoka Jr.'s face. So I'm going to stop this video because my next item is not a hockey card and it's currently on my wall. So I'm going to stop it and move over to the next location. So here you go, folks. This is the item that is not a hockey card that is sentimental to me. And it is sentimental to me for two reasons. One is that it is autographed by Steve Bauer. So Steve Bauer is probably Canada's best cyclist. He wore the Tour de France yellow jersey for 7 days, and that's the most that the Canadians ever had it. And he's a very accomplished and a well-known athlete. And the reason that this is sentimental is it's on a jersey that I wore when I did the Ride to Conquer Cancer a few years ago, and that's a 200-kilometer ride from Toronto to Niagara Falls. And in combination, I met him one day. I met him at a velodrome and spoke to him for a while. Asked him if he would sign this. He was just a gentleman. Spent about half an hour talking to me about the sport of cycling, what he's doing, what he's currently doing. We talked about my enjoyment in racing, and the reason that this jersey is sentimental to me is just, again, it brings back memories. It also brings back the challenges that people who battle cancer go through, and brings back good memories I had of doing this ride to support the Ride to Conquer Cancer. So this is something that's sentimental to me that is not a hockey card. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out Shoebox Legends, and I will put the link in the description below. And I got one more thing to say. So the last thing, of course, is I want to shout out two channels. And you guys know I do my Saturday shoutouts, and I really enjoy doing them. I really enjoy bringing information to people that don't know about certain channels. But these two channels, BMacs Breaks and Stix G, are two amazing channels. Stix G is just an amazing member of the community. You see him all over the place. His care packages reach out all over the place. BMacs does breaks and has a lot of fun, does giveaways on his breaks, and he's very energetic, and I've gotten to know him on some of his breaks as well. So they're both doing 300 subscriber contests, and so you make sure you get out there to both of their YouTube channels and give yourself a chance to win some wonderful prizes, and give yourself a chance to meet two wonderful channels if you don't know them already. So check out BMacs Breaks and Stix G. Let's go. Muskoka Card Collector here, tuning out.